Hello and welcome to Santorini in about 3 minutes. This is a game for 2 to 4 players. There is no solo mode. Playing time is around 20 minutes. It's a really simple game. On the sunny Greek island of Santorini, a battle for supremacy is underway. In this abstract game, you will place buildings, maneuver workers, climb towers, and gently shift the board state in order to take a decisive winning action, all in a matter of minutes. The winner of this game is the player whose worker reaches the 3rd level of a tower first, but you can also lose the game if your workers can take no valid action. Competitive. Only one person can win this battle of wits. Tile placement. Each turn you will place building parts on the board. Player turn. For the basic game, set up the board and then one player places their 2 workers. The second player places theirs next. On your turn, you must move one worker 1 space in any direction and then place a building tile. Here are the possible spaces you can move. Note that you cannot move into an occupied square. Once you have moved, you must place a building in an adjacent region as shown here. You cannot place a building in an occupied area. Once you have placed, it is the next player's turn. Buildings consist of 3 levels and a dome can be placed on top of them. They must be placed in order. When you move, you can only move up 1 level per move, but you can move down any number of levels. As the goal of the game is to get to the 3rd level, if you are in this position, you could win next move, but your opponent can block you by moving adjacent to a level 3 building and placing a dome on it. A building with a dome on it cannot be moved into, and the dome cannot be removed. That's enough for the basic game. The advanced game adds variable powers. One player chooses god cards equal to the number of players, and the other players choose which god to play. Each god changes the rules for that player. For example, Artemis allows you to move 2 spaces instead of 1 and place a block after you move, whereas Apollo allows you to move into your opponent's square and swap places with them. Play continues back and forth until someone reaches a 3rd floor or a player can no longer make a valid move. Why would you like this game? There's a saying, minutes to teach and a lifetime to master, and few games I've played epitomize that idea more so than Santorini. Looking at the rules, it doesn't look like much, but once you're locked into the back and forth of the game, it becomes a mighty battle of wits. And yet this game can still be taught to and enjoyed by children, much as checkers can be. And there's a mighty collection of gods with different powers who ensure that the game plays differently each time. Oh, and the little blocks and towers are pretty damned adorable, but the best thing about this game is the intense back and forth, and in realizing that in 3 moves you can win, and you don't think they can stop you. However, the game says it's for 2 to 4 players, it really isn't. It's a 2-player game at its core. If you buy this for a 4-player experience, it might be a little underwhelming. And it isn't abstract. And while it's got some visual theming, if you want a game that tells a rich story, this is not for you. Santorini scratches a lot of the same itches as chess does, but without the scripted openings and having to deal with really serious chess players. And if you like abstract games and want something that's better for groups, I recommend checking out Azul. Santorini, what's checkmate in Greek? If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon.